There's a teacher, y'all don't remember school when we was in grade school. Boy, once Thanksgiving come, it was downhill to Santa Claus, wasn't it? Christmas was coming. Air was crisp. I mean, it was just in the air, and you could not wait till that winter break. And that bell would ring every day as it marched a little closer. You grab your coat and run and play, and just so excited. Well, there's a little boy named David in a classroom there in rural America. And he pretty rough shape as far as his looks go. Didn't have a whole lot of smarts and wore tattered clothes. His hair was a mess. His face always dirty. And the teacher didn't know what in the world kind of home life he must have to live in for a mother of any count to send her baby out in public to school dressed inappropriately and looking like that. One thing about old David, he had a servant's heart. After school, every day after class, he would stay and offer the teacher to help clean the erasers. Y'all remember doing that? Straighten the chairs, put the classroom back in order before he'd saunter home. The teacher never really interacted with him much, but she appreciated the help. As it grew near to Christmas, the last day finally arrived, and that bell rang, and all the kids ran out, grabbed their coats, their mittens, their hats, and man, they was out of there. And the teacher was ready to go too, because she'd been looking forward to that break. She turned around and saw little David standing by the chalkboard as he always would, and kind of exasperated her a little bit. She'd ready to go home. She said, "David, honey, it's Christmas break, and I think the erasers and chairs will wait this time. Don't you want to go home?" He said, "Not really." She said, "Okay, well, we've got to get out of here." He said, "Well, I've got something for you." So the teacher walked over to him, and he presented her with a little simple box about the size of your palm, wrapped in old dirty paper and tied with a string. The teacher kind of melted a little bit, and she tore the string and the little simple wrapping paper off of it to reveal a little box with a lid on it. She opened the box, and it was empty. Nothing in there. She looked at David. She said, "Honey, it's beautiful wrapping and pretty box, but there's nothing in it." She looked again. No, wasn't anything in it. He said, "Yes, there is. You can't see it?" She said, "Well, what is it?" He said, "Well, before my mom died this year, she told me that love couldn't be seen but by those that could understand it and feel it. I filled that box up with love and gave it to you. Can't you see it?" She saw it. She hugged the little boy, gave him a little rustle on his head, and told him thank you. That day, that teacher's life was changed about that little young man. They become friends as he aged and went through his grade school years, and taught her the meaning of love and perception. Little David with a servant's heart. So although you may not be able to afford a gift for those that you love this year, you can love them. And I promise you, they appreciate that more than you know, right? I think about God so much and the simpleness of his beauty.